Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are having a fantastic week. I'm hoping that your week is starting off strong. All right, so I want to talk about the power of forgiving, okay? And I want to go ahead and tell you one of my experiences that I had. And this happened whenever I was in the 8th grade. This year is the year 2004, okay? So I'm in language arts. The teacher is teacher. And this girl decided she wanted to put wide load in the back of my bed. I didn't even know about it till the teacher pointed it out. She went to my bag, got the piece of paper, and then she threw it away. But that's what it said on there. It said wide load, okay? Keep in mind, I was a chubby kid. I was a big kid as a teenager. I did a lot of eating. I love my sweets. I love my sodas. So fast forward 5 years later, after I graduated from high school, I lost a lot of weight. I started working out, started lifting weights. I want to say I lost like about a good 75 pounds. I was pretty lean. So that same girl, we were probably like 19, 20 years old. I seen her at a grocery store. And guess what? This girl was huge, massive. She probably put on like about a good 100 pounds, okay? And I want to tell you my mindset at the time. Because, keep in mind, I already got an ego. I already lost all my weight. I have this huge ego. So whenever I seen her, I was like, yeah, that's what you get. You know what I mean? Like that, it felt so good just seeing that, for the simple fact that I remembered what happened 5 years ago. Even as a young adult, I still had that in my heart, okay? That's not the end of the story, all right? 8 years later, I want to say I was like 26, 27 years old. I seen this same girl, not girl, she's a woman now, right? She was walking down the street. And don't get me wrong, I didn't feel the same way as I did whenever I was in 8th grade or as a 19-year-old kid or a 19-year-old young adult. I didn't feel the same way. But whenever I passed her, that moment from 8th grade, it popped up again, all right? So that's when I realized that it was a problem as a 27-year-old. At that present moment, I'm like, okay, I'm holding this animosity and resentment in my heart towards this woman over something that happened 13 years ago. I got to work on that. And that's exactly what I did. I started working on it. I took notice, started working on that spiritually. And about a year ago, guess what happened? I seen the same woman again inside the grocery store. But I was able to look at her differently, completely differently, because I was looking at her from a healing heart. You see what I'm saying? I was looking at her from not being that same girl that put wide load in back of my bed. See what I'm saying? Now, I know there's a lot of people that can relate to that story, because I know I have like aunties or uncles. They're like in their 60s and 70s. And guess what they say? Whenever they have any type of resentment or they can't forgive, they'll go back to something that happened to them from their parents or a sibling from whenever they're a teenager. You see what I'm saying? And that happened like 50, 60 years ago, but they still holding that in their heart. And you don't want to be the same person. You don't want to be that person that's holding animosity in their heart for years. It's not healthy. We live in an age of information. Do the work, do the internal work. And plus, we all done something fucked up as well, okay? So that's just something for you to think about, all right? Got to show humility. Forgive. The power of forgiving it's a beautiful feeling. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because if you don't forgive, it feels like you're holding a 45-pound plate in your back, right? And just imagine if it's more than one person. I feel like it's like 300 pounds spiritually. You see what I'm saying? So do your internal work, forgive. Realize that people do fuck up, just like yourself. And just keep it pushing. Keep it pushing with a loving heart. All right, I'm out.